besides Rafa in the last year and a half for Quake 3 Quake Live.
Well, and what really impresses me is that, I mean, shit, I know at that age I wouldn't have had the mental discipline in order to play Quake Live at the level that he does. Because, I mean, just talking a little bit, we'll stop talking about this general stuff. We'll start getting back into the match in just a second. But the mental discipline it takes to show up and perform at a LAN is so much different than playing online. And so, you know, kudos to Cypher for having that ability. Let's take a look. We're looking at 3-1. Cypher's picked up a pair of frags, about to make it 4. So he now leads by 3. And a lot of damage. I mean, serak is definitely challenging Cypher for every frag. It's not anything that's being handed to him, for sure.
No, and serak also just picked up that Mega and probably going to fight for this next red. I just wanted to go back and say one thing about before. It's true. I mean, you have Avek, his teammate as well, who is 1 year younger than he is now, and they're both at the top of their game. And you know, Maddox is also a young player, and there are a few other new young players on the roster that have a lot of talent. You know, and it shows that, you know, the young players have talent just as in video games as, you know, as it is in real sports. The reflexes are just faster and they have better aim. Maybe the tactics aren't there, but for Cypher, you know, and for Avek, it seems that they have been. But aim is definitely there.
serak wins out. Now. He's brought it within 1.
4 to 3.
Yeah, and a lot of that is because of he's been getting some superior rails against Cypher. Cypher's also done a few kind of strange teleporter plays, like that one there, a bit obvious, and we saw something similar at the last Red Armor grab. So I think serak has kind of caught on to maybe a little bit of a pattern by Cypher. Nice exchange of rails, but serak, of course, winning out big time, having Mega and about to get red in his arsenal. Plasma, though, we've seen it be something that eats players alive whenever they go up strong against it. Not today. serak picks it up and gets that frag and takes the lead. So, really solid. I'm liking the opening play here on Furious Heights.
Yeah, serak taking a 5-4 lead, and I'm going to have to plead ignorant that I don't know who serak is.
Which is very rare for you, because you're like a Quake encyclopedia. I
have no idea who he is or where he's from or what's going on, but serak now has a 6-4 lead. He's going to catch Cypher missing those rails, and they're going to...
Rather this last one. This is iffy. Yeah, I was going to say, the reload time for Cypher was like 0.002 seconds before serak's. So, Cypher wins out there, hits one rail, and he's going to go for the other one and tie this thing up. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, keep going. Give me 1 second. serak is an Icelandic player.
Okay.
Apparently. So, just like Linku, the Icelandic players are actually showing really good this weekend so far.
Well, Cypher's managed to take the lead, currently 7-6, and we'll take a look at Cypher's. He's slowed things down a little bit, and he's hunting, because he realizes he's got a better stack. He finally finds serak, who defensively rails, lands it, and Cypher, just trying to trap serak long enough, and just missing his rockets, finally hits with the final shot. As you see on the right-hand side of the screen, Cypher is out of rockets. That might come into play. Oh, right here. Can he get the close range? serak is dead. But so is Cypher.
Kill.
Interesting.
So, serak does get the frag. He is going to spawn near RA. He's going to rush Cypher here, try to get the plasma frag. Cypher missing his rails. Still missing his rails. Grabs a 50. Still can't hit. Still can't hit him. Finally does. And grabs that red.
And we're seeing some really weird things here between Cypher. I mean, is this the game you're normally used to seeing with Cypher?
I mean, I actually don't really have an idea of how good Serak is, so I can't really tell if Cypher is off his game a little bit, because these have been really close games, or, you know, if Serak is just impressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like Serak's style. It seems to be a nice, you know, it's aggression, but it's not like overly so. You know, we've seen him where he will press in, but it usually takes a while for the frag spread to happen. This is kind of an obvious play to leave this room, although oh my goodness, beautiful shot. I was gonna say the defensive rail, I think caught Cypher off guard. Like he wasn't even expecting to get shot there. Serak though pixeled it, beautiful. Yeah, Slasher. In my humble opinion, Cypher's rockets are off compared to what I've seen him do before. I mean, they're still really good.
Oh,
don't get me wrong.
That one there.
I mean, it's like saying Cypher's rockets are off, or like saying, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's like Cypher has his own level of rockets. Like there are, you know, pub rockets, there are pro rockets, then there are Cypher rockets, and so on that level, that's what I'm saying. Like Cypher's rockets are at pro level right now, which is normal for most people, but not normal for him.
Serak missing those two rails there. Cypher with a nice rocket shot onto Serak. Gonna take that red. Now with a 4 frag lead, a minute and a half to go. Seems like Cypher is going to take this second map and be set to nothing.
Yes. But I have to say, very well played by Serak. I mean, he's hitting shots. He's brought this thing within 3. I mean, it's not over. It really isn't over. It's hard to get really quick spawn frags on Furious Heights with any regularity. But, you know. Alright, so this will probably finish it off. Since Cypher's been able to pick up that grenade kill, 14 and 10. We'll probably see one more frag before this thing ends, but I would love to see Serak play more. And I'd love to learn more about his history, because I agree, like I had not seen him before, and it's been a delight. I mean, he's playing against Cypher, who is, as we said, you know, he's been a champion before. He knows what it takes to be there. He's probably one of the calmest and coolest kids that I've seen play this game. I mean, it's ridiculous. I really loved watching the buy coverage provided by ESL, ESL TV back in whatever month it was, and just getting to watch him play, you know, like himself, watching the camera on him, you kind of get a little bit of a window into how these players react to stuff. Like Cooler definitely fit his name. He was cool as a cucumber no matter what happened, except for when the buzzer sounded. Like at that point, you kind of see him go like "fuck" or something like that. But other than that, he was totally cool. And Cypher, much the same way, just very calm, even when things are going wrong.
So we're waiting for the next matches. It seems like Sturmy and Chance will play in about 15, 20 minutes.
And actually, we haven't seen Chance all day, so if we can find him, let's do that.
So for those of you just tuning in, we are here at our houses, connected, especially thanks to id Software, to their LAN server in Sweden at DreamHack. We are getting through near the end of the second set of groups. We will know who the winners and second place finishes are all done. We will be going into the round of 16 and doing as many round of 16 matches as we can, and then right after that we're going right to the quarterfinals, and there's going to be some really good games.
Oh yeah,
coming up in both.
So let's talk about this one. Chance is currently dominating 28-6 on Furious Heights, which is the map that we just saw a few moments ago. And is it xrebzy, xrebzy? How do you pronounce that one?
I actually have trouble.
All right. So I think I've heard either xrebzy or xrebzy before.
He is Icelandic as well.
Yeah. So
him, Linku, and
oops.
Yeah.
xrebzy falls to his death. Chance has really kind of owned this one. Let's take a look at accuracy. It's kind of give us